Zunia because it was completely cloud-based. So we don't have a server with multiple computers. Like our school runs off 2 computers. For us, being able to house it in the cloud and being compatible with the iPads that our teachers use was really beneficial. Being able to change data once and not in 10 different locations means that it's always right there at your fingertips. So, you know, if a child gets injured or we need to contact the parents because they've had a reaction to something, that, you know, it's easy for staff to be able to do it then and there rather than having to come to the office, figure out which version of what spreadsheet is the right version to open. It's saved time for everybody. It's reduced the amount of time that we'd spend on that, which means we can actually spend it on doing other things that it takes to run a school. So it's been, I suppose, quite time beneficial for us. So the initial setup took a little bit of time, but now that all the data's in there and as we've got new students starting, it's really quite simple in terms of maintaining those operations. And what we've found is it's really lovely to be able to store things like children's birth certificates and immunisations against their actual profile. They've received it really well. They like the fact that there's just one place that they can open and find data on the children and be able to upload everything that they need to upload in one spot. And like we use a few different other programs that they do for like newsletter writing and things like that. And we find them quite clunky, whereas they've found Zunia really seamless, and the help support has been fantastic in terms of if we have a problem, we just shoot through a quick email and we're either taught how to use it very quickly or the sort of solution is solved. They love it and have found it simple to adapt to, which is quite nice because we have a varying range of ages with our staff team, and you know, some are definitely more tech savvy than others, have found it really user-friendly and quite intuitive as to where you think you'd find something, you usually find it, whereas they've adapted to it well and embraced it, which is really lovely. Well, it's made my life a lot easier because it's certainly all in one place. So I obviously have global access to pretty much everything. And what I found is that by the staff, you know, they are obviously under certain permissions, but a lot of our children go off-site quite regularly. So the teachers are out and about in the community. So tracking them down can sometimes be quite difficult. They're off down in the shops buying, you know, food for cooking or things like that. So being able to have access to that. And it also means that it follows them. So if they're out and about on one of the off-site excursions, something goes wrong, all the data is right then and there that they can log into.